Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to what is actually the second episode of Enter the Gungeon, despite me having put, by this point, like 50 hours into the game on Steam. This is Enter the Gungeon, if you haven't seen it previously or you didn't catch the Quaz Contemplates video. This is Enter the Gungeon. It's a procedural death labyrinth filled with a lot of guns. I have played like quite a bit on stream, mostly on stream, since the game first came out, and since that video I posted went live. I am going to start recording some for YouTube, you know, recording some of these videos because I really do enjoy it. I want to kind of share some of the knowledge that I've gained, and you know, hopefully get some interesting things on camera. So if you don't, if you haven't seen any of this game, don't worry about all these NPCs. They're just, don't worry about it. I do want, these are unlocks that we can get. I have a few hegemony credits. Airstrike, M16, cluster mine. Airstrike sounds good. Cluster mine sounds fine. We'll just buy all these. That'll unlock these for us to find in the dungeon, and as well as, or the Gungeon rather, as well as kind of restock his shop next time we go in. So I'm gonna be playing just for this first video as the hunter here, hunter. Each character has starts out with different passives. I plan on playing. We just unlocked those. I plan on playing as all of the characters and kind of give my opinions on each of them. This is one of my favorites. The reason is the dog passive gives you finds items on room clear is basically exactly what that does. So that gives you a chance to get keys, sometimes blanks, which are the blue things. Some hearts, you know, so it's just a very useful passive. We start out with a pretty decent pistol, as well as it has infinite ammo, and then actually the main reason that this character is really good early on is this crossbow, which has it's a single shot crossbow, you know, you gotta reload it, and the reload's a little bit longer than, you know, normal. But you can basically one-shot every monster, more or less. So it takes 3 hits with your pistol to kill one of the regular, you know, bullet rounds. Undead. What are these guys called? Bulletlings? I don't know. They have a name. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so that's cool. For those of you who don't know, this is you know, kind of like Isaac. You're clearing rooms. We can. Oh, there's more to this room. The shotgun shells, it takes 2 hits, but still, they have more HP, so you can, the whole goal is, you know, not getting hit. You can flip up these tables to kind of give yourself some cover. There's items and more guns that you can find that boost your character's efficacy in the Gungeon. You have a dodge roll. How the dodge roll is pretty important. Your dodge roll works like, it gives you iframes at the beginning of it, just like Dark Souls, sort of. Similar to Dark Souls. And so, but toward the end of the roll, you do not have those iframes any longer, so getting used to the mechanics of the dodge roll are incredibly important. These grenade dudes are kind of useful here. Alright, cool. Money is, like you just saw, when it's like these the spent shell casings. That's the cash of the game. You get that when you occasionally when you kill enemies. It's not every enemy kill gives it to you, but you can pick it up during the room clear, but it also just gets sucked into your character at the very end. Once you've killed all the enemies. You have to kill all the enemies in a room clear towards the next one. We will be trying to. There's no benefit for flawlessing the floor, as far as I'm aware, other than not, you know, having taken damage during the floor, so you don't need to heal or whatever. But so if you think like if you play the Binding of Isaac, there's okay, here's a chest. We can open it. We got the Anvilin, practical and safe. So this actually shoots anvils. It's pretty good. It's the safest and most effective means of dispatching foes with an anvil. Yeah, okay. This is actually a pretty good gun that we will use for the boss. But we'll continue to clear with our crossbow to conserve ammo. So, like in Isaac, there's devil deals. There are no devil deals in this game. But, so like taking damage on the floor doesn't matter except in that health is rare and it can be difficult to replenish. But there is a benefit for not getting hit during a boss fight. If you can go for an entire boss fight without getting hit, you actually get an HP upgrade in the form of a passive called a master round. There's a master round for each floor. This is an armor. So armor, when you get hit, it expends the armor, and ooh, my goodness, the unicorn horn is real good. This is a curse shop. Curse is a mechanic that is a little bit hard to explain, but we'll get to it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm interested in that key, though. This is a blank. I'll try and explain things. You know, there's lots of interlocking mechanisms here. So, you know, when we get hit, I'm going to prep you on how armor works. When we get hit, it'll use our armor. That's like basically like an armor guard, right? It'll soak one hit, and it'll also destroy all the bullets and knock enemies back with a blanket explosion. Oh, just like that. Okay, so it just happened. I wish I could say that I was doing that on purpose, but that was completely accidental. Okay, we are empty from our crossbow ammo. We have another chest here. This has an active item, actually. The Shield of the Maiden. Block and load. This is our... used to block bullets. It's... I have not actually had an experience with this that has been positive. So I've actually never used this functionally in combat, so maybe we'll get to see that here. I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted to get this unicorn horn. We can. And we probably will. I think I'm going to. Okay, so curse. This is a curse shop. You'll notice all these. This NPC sells very cheap items. This is an HP upgrade. This is another weapon. This is the unicorn horn. Very cheap items, but they have the black thing in the background. That means that they are cursed. So if I were to purchase this HP upgrade, I'd get 1 health. It's a heart container, but our curse stat would increase by 1. If you have 2, for each curse point, you have a higher chance to fight these red, like elite versions of enemies, kind of like they're called jammed enemies, and they do full hearts of damage and are very scary. The unicorn horn in particular, I think it's going to give us 2 curse when we buy this. We'll get a curse for buying the gun from this shop. And then also, additionally, this specific gun is so good that it actually has, you gain 1 curse when you just pick it up. If I found it in a regular chest, I'm pretty sure it would, like you would get a curse already. So I'm pretty sure that we have 2 curse right now. So our chance for jammed enemies is very high. They have more health, which is a little bit scary, and they do more damage. But that's okay. It's okay to have a little bit of curse. We're going to fight the Gatling Gull here. Vulcan Raven. This is also the first boss that I fought in the YouTube thing. You can. So this is our. This is what our weapon does here. He is warping around. This gun does a lot of damage. It's homing. It's a beam. The music is pretty decent. The main thing about the goal is we're trying to avoid his attacks here to get that flawless. Oh, where'd he go? Don't land on me. So close. There we go. All right, pretty good. We'll get some hegemony credits, get some money. We do get our master round, which increases our max health. The triple crossbow is actually pretty good. fires like single shots and then a burst, and it also, I think it slows or something. It causes the slow debuff, which is pretty solid. We have the Anvilin as well, which I'll probably use to clear the second floor. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll save it. You could just use this. There's kind of... Ammo management is important, right? And I'm constantly at odds. Like, should I use my ammo here, or should I save it for, you know, the boss, or should I save it for a later floor? I think in this case, the second floor here is definitely... Okay, so there's a jammed enemy. We actually just took a full health hit of damage right there. These red bullets are... this is actually, you know, just a great explanation. So this guy has more health. The red bullets do a full heart of damage rather than a half heart. I rolled in the wrong direction there. He's going to take a week to kill. We probably could have switched weapons there. There's a quick swap thing. You can, in the middle of combat, it kind of slows down time a great degree, and then you can swap weapons very quickly on the fly. I have that bound to left shift. I think by default it's like left control. So I think what we'll do here is just keep going through the game. If we end up getting another gun on this floor, then we can use either that or the Anvilin. I want to use my worst gun to clear, right? So that we can use the ammo. Right now that's either the Anvilin, because right now we have there's two categories of guns, right, for me. There's like the clearing guns that are, you know, good for clearing stuff. And I am actually gonna use it. Just because I'm tired of these guys taking so long, so shoot some freaking anvils at them. Anvilin is pretty good. You can get dudes in a straight line. So this guy down here, he was buffing that one dude. That's why he had that green arrow over his head. Snipers. Each enemy has a very distinct pattern. These red shotgun shells shoot one shot before reloading. The blue shotgun shells shoot 2 shots quickly before reloading. Snipers, you know, will... oh god. Yeah, I definitely think we have two... Taking the unicorn horn has let... I'm pretty sure we have 2 curse now, because this is like a pretty large... amount of the jammed enemies for this early in the game. But the unicorn horn is so good. If we could restore its ammo, it's really good for bosses. It's really good for everything, really. I forgot what I was saying. So, okay, yeah, no, so there's 2 types of guns, right? There's the guns that are good for clearing, and then there's guns that are good for bosses. And sometimes a gun can be both, but generally I try and save my very best boss gun. I don't want to clear with that, because then, you know, we won't have enough ammo to actually fight the boss with. And fighting the bosses is more important to me, because we want to get those HP upgrades from flawlessly completing them. So if we can kill them fast, then that allows us to, you know, kind of keep our HP up. And, oh baby. So this is a rare chest. We're going to key for that. You can shoot chests to break them, but that usually is a bad idea because it lowers the value of the item inside. It has a high probability of lowering the value of the item inside. It'll either just blow up the chest, or you'll get junk, which is a passive of semi-usefulness. Certainly not as much usefulness as whatever the item would have been. Dodging these bolts. This guy is buffing the ghost, which makes him go faster and shoot faster and have more HP. He's dead. A lot of this game is learning the patterns and just, you know, figuring out how to safely approach each encounter. So these little baby bats, you'll notice that they kind of sacrifice themselves and become a fast-moving bullet. You can kill them before they become a bullet, but you don't need to. The only one that I really worry about is the, if you have like cover, you can totally just sit behind it. The only one that I really worry about is there's like a blue electric bullet with little bat bullet, and that one kind of warps. He teleports to you a few times before. Like if he misses you, then he'll come back 2 or 3 times and teleport. But we'll see those later, perhaps. I'm gonna put on this shield. Okay, that seems... I don't know how I feel about this. These are electric, like taser bullets. I call them tasers. They, there's rubber bullets, which just bounce into you and just knock you back. They don't actually hurt you, and these are kind of an electric version that actually does hurt you. Sniper is pretty straightforward. There we go. I generally like to full clear the floors so that we can get the most out of every area and get all the upgrades that we possibly can, get all the money that we can. I don't know if there's any benefits for going quickly. There is a speedrun mode that you can check in the options, but as far as I'm aware, all that does is turn on a HUD element here underneath your money. That it's a timer. Okay, so that's a rubber bullet, and the goal of the rubber bullets is just to knock you into a more dangerous spot, right? And there's this pit that will damage us if we fall in. So I mean, you have to deal with those sometimes. Okay, we want to go down here. We haven't found the shop. There's always a shop on the floor. Pretty sure there's always a secret room as well, but I don't know what the mechanics for the secret room are. I know that... Oh, okay. So this statue, the only legible text is offering. The rest is blank. Alright, so this is actually you can use a blank here. You can actually use more than one blank, and occasionally you can get more than one chest. I think the first one is guaranteed. I don't know what this is. Blast helmet, duck and cover. Immune to explosions, maybe? Reduce the hazard radius of explosions. It only works at a distance. Okay. So I'm assuming that's just for us. That's kind of cool. I mean, we're going to be trying to dodge explosions anyway. We're going to kick up this table, right? There's fires there. Alright. That's an electric bullet. That one will damage me if it hits me, so I'm going to him first. Hopefully there's a key in this shop. There are 2 keys. The knife shield is actually pretty good. That summons like knives that circle around you and block bullets, and also can do damage. We could buy another blank. I think the main thing we're going for here is a key. I may have also bought ammo if there was some in the shop, but there is not. You can warp using the map kind of just to any of the warp points that you found. If you go into back, like, if I warp to somewhere like this, and then we use this, it'll warp me exactly back to the spot that I was. So even if I had warped from to like here, into the same room, it'll warp me back over to where I was when I warped the first time. So that's just kind of nice quality of life things. You don't have to run all the way forever. I don't know what this gun is. Yari launcher. Hell yes. I don't understand half the references in this game. Chain fires homing rockets. Chain fires homing rockets. A legendary weapon manufactured by Zilla Industries. This one was created bespoke for a powerful warrior whose name has been lost to shadow. I don't know what this is in reference to, but it chain fires homing rockets. Alright, so this is the gore gun. I actually skipped the cutscene. I apologize. I don't know if this was the second boss that I fought. Oh my god. This is pretty sick. It's also out of ammo. Hold on, so we're gonna switch to this, and we're gonna actually use a blank here because that was kind of a compromised position. Okay, you're going under the water. And I think we're going to be able to flawless this. Nice. Gore gun's pretty easy. Good stuff. And we got the master round for the second chamber. Excellent. We also have the barrel, which is nothing easier than shooting fish in a barrel. I love this gun. it fires literal fish. Then, oh, they can actually, I didn't actually know that they went underwater in here. That's cool. They don't normally go underwater because you're normally not actually underwater. Let's, here's what we're gonna do. So, I think I'm gonna buy a key from here. I'm gonna buy this other key. We're gonna open this other chest. If we did not do that, then we could have saved our money. And but I like to buy the keys. We could have just shot open this chest. But I think that opening the chests is an important thing to do most of the time. Unfortunately, there's no teleport that would get us closer. But this is the Ring of Ethereal Form. And this actually lets you steal an item from the shop. Now, I'm pretty sure that when you use it, it like increases your curse. So I don't want to, when you actually use it to steal from the shop, it actually increases your curse. Our other item was stolen by the rat. That's okay, I don't really like that item. The Shield of the Maiden is kind of garbage. So not like we were gonna do anything with it anyway. I don't know if this has any other uses. It bestows flight. Incorporeality might sound like you can walk through walls, but that doesn't actually work. Very much cannot do that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it gives you flying, which is useful for certain rooms, perhaps. And also to get some access to some areas. But overall, kind of a not super useful weapon for us right now, or super useful item for us right now. So if we fall down here, this is Tunnel Man. He opens the passage for us to like. There's an elevator and you can like go to a specific chamber, start at a specific chamber. I have not gotten him very far. He wants like ridiculous amounts of money and lots of keys. I'll work on him later. I'm not too worried about him. I like starting at the beginning anyway. You get the benefits of clearing the floors. We're going to use the fish cannon to clear. It's actually like a really solid weapon. It stuns, and it does pretty decent damage. Has a really high fire rate. Or really decent fire rate at the very least. There's this minecart that you can't actually kill. Bubble Bobble frogs spit these bubbles that when they pop, they shoot a bullet that heads you off, which is really annoying. They're one of my least favorite enemies, actually. We're doing okay. This room is just empty. Minecarts you can ride in, pretty good, 10 out of 10. This fish gun actually stuns too, which is pretty nice. Against certain enemies. However, it will stun enemies like this one, who have like an invincible phase. If he gets stunned, he just defaults into his invincibility phase. There's 2 locked doors here. This is such bad luck. Okay, so that door is locked. It goes to the shop. This door is locked and it goes to an NPC. We want to go to the NPC door. So if I have a key, we don't have a ton of money, so I don't think the shop is worthwhile, worth spending a key in. Unless keys are, you'll quickly come to learn if you've played this game. Keys are the most valuable currency. Keys open chests, they open doors. You never have enough keys. Never have keys. I would like to get at least one so that we can get into that NPC, because NPCs can give you free items. They can also be not so useful, but I think on average they're more useful than not. So that would be something that that's something that I'm looking forward to getting more. Enemies can also ride the minecarts, and they are really annoying. Okay, we got fish in a barrel. This is actually like such a good gun. We're doing really well on health. We're part of the game is you know, conserving your health and not getting hit. That's actually like a huge part of the game, I'd say. getting better at dodging things early on is important because the game really does start to ramp up in difficulty as you go down in floor. We're on the 3rd floor right now, so things are not super hard. But starting with one of the possible bosses. Okay, so this is an ammo replenishment thing. You want to use these whenever you get them because they will get stolen by the rat. So we're going to refill our unicorn horn. We can also refill the Yari launcher, but the Yari launcher, while good, I don't think it has enough ammo capacity to be super good. So I think that's kind of like a mid-tier for me. That gets demoted a little bit. It's really nifty looking, but also not super useful. There's another chest in here. We're definitely not going to be able to open all the chests on this floor, which is unfortunate. There's just no way we're getting enough keys for that to happen, which, you know, is always a problem. The dog definitely doesn't pay out enough, which, you know, the dog's great, but I don't know. Just think about how it is without the dog. Normally, like, you're scraping for keys. RNG can favor you pretty heavily or not, depending on how many keys you get. They're just so rare. I don't think I've had a run where I've had more than like 4 or 5 keys maximum. Okay, so the cool thing about armor is that, okay, in order, secret rooms in this game, I just heard the secret room noise, is what, let me set the stage here. So I just heard the secret room noise, which means that, that armor that we just popped, actually opened a secret room for us, which is great. Okay, hold on, I'm out of ammo here. Let's just finish this guy off with, you have to use blanks in order to find the secret room. When you shoot the secret room, oh man, what is this? I've never seen this before. Oh shit, it's the Fates. What are the Fates doing here? You have a really big nose. Well, what do we have here, dearie? What is it, dearie? Do you have something for our pot? I do not. Do I have, can I put, this? Toss equipped gun into pot. The Yari launcher, yeah. Oh man, we got cursed. We got the Gilded Hydra. This is actually a pretty good shotgun. Increased clip capacity with damage taken. It's a masterwork shotgun. It's actually really good. Good for killing things. Don't get greedy now. All right. All right. I've actually never encountered this event before. That's cool. But yeah, so secret rooms like that one, there's, as far as I can tell, there's no way to tell like where it's gonna be. There might be some rules about it, but I don't know what those rules are yet. When you shoot walls with anything but your infinite ammo gun, so anything that actually has an ammo count, it has, if it's a secret wall, it'll show like a crack, which you can then blow open with a blank. But, you know, unless you actually know that it's there going in, there's no real way to tell. This is a key shop. We have to, this guy is a key merchant, right? He sells things for the price of keys, and we don't have any keys at all. 0. Which is unfortunate. So we're now at 3 curse, which is actually a lot. I don't know what the, I think it's like 5. It's 4 or 5 maybe is the curse amount that where things start getting really bad, because there is a level, if you have too much curse, not only do you have like a huge amount of increased jammed enemy chance, but you get like a permanent, like, this Reaper shows up and starts following you around. I've never actually been to that point, but apparently he's similar to one of the enemies that you encounter later in the game. Okay, so we have 3 chests here. No, 2 chests. We have 2 chests. The shop is locked. This NPC is locked. I'm going to fight the boss first, and then we're going to see where we are with keys. Sometimes the boss drops 2 keys, sometimes he just drops 1, sometimes he drops none. Okay, so best possible outcome here is that we get the Cannon Balrog. Worst possible outcome is the tank. It's the tank. No, it's the Cannon Balrog. All right. That's good. This is the Cannon Balrog. He's basically my favorite boss to see here because he's relatively easy. It's very doable, I think, to get flawless. However, I just threw it away. So that's great. Don't throw it away. We're going to... So our flawless is not possible, but that's okay. This still is not as bad as the tank. The tank is the other option. There might be a third boss for this floor. I don't actually... I'm trying to think. This song is pretty good. Alright. So this phase, we're going to shoot cannonballs at us. They bounce off walls, so you gotta be a little bit careful of that because they come back and are a little bit unpredictable sometimes. Yeah, except for that hit that we took in the beginning, we've been flawless here. And this is a very good weapon for us to be fighting with. Pretty easy fight. Careful. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright, well that was not the greatest, but that's okay. I'm gonna shoot anvils at him. There we go. Pretty easy. Not a bad fight at all. What is this ring? This is the ring that I think it like shoots when you... No, it reloads when you roll or something? No, this is completely different. This is the summons bullets on active item use. So if we actually use our active, then we shoot out a bunch of anvils, which is super OP with this, actually. Wow. Alright, so we don't have any keys. The boss did not give us any keys. That means that we will have to shoot some of these chests. We'll start with the lowest tier of chests first. Hopefully, it is possible to get key drops from these, but more than likely we'll just get nothing. Or the junk, yeah. So this is a passive. It doesn't do anything for us currently. There is a weapon that gives you more power. That gets more power depending on how much junk you have. But honestly, it's a bad weapon in the first place. I don't know how useful it is. You can, however, sell the junk. That's another option. So yeah, instead of an item, we get just a single half heart. Not super great. And I think that's it for this floor. There's nothing else that we can do, really. Unfortunately, the dearth of keys has caused us to run out of options here. That's okay, though. We're doing pretty okay in terms of health. Our gun situation is doing okay. I mean, we're going to start to hurt on ammo here. This floor is where it gets a little bit tougher. So what guns do we actually have ammo for? This is a good boss killer. The Gilded Hydra is great for bosses. We have this, which is also not bad, depending on the boss. The slow effect is really nice. That's why I've kind of been saving it. We can clear with the anviling. Fine with this. This big slime, the big square slime, you don't actually need to kill him in order to clear the room. He's kind of just considered a hazard, I guess. But he will slide into you on a horizontal path. There's a key. Thanks, game. Okay, so we have a jam, dude. Oh god. Okay, killed him. Alright. Everything else in the room is dead. This guy's just gonna soak up hits, so I'm gonna... That's the reason I'm using my basic weapon. The basic weapon is not a bad thing. It doesn't do like the most damage of any gun, but it's also infinite ammo. You can very easily just kind of chill out with it. Do the stuff. This room is purely bullets. Pretty easy. So these little spent shell casings are annoying. Hold on, let's do this. Oh my god. These little spent shell casing zombie dudes, man. It's hard to see them sometimes. It's okay, we're good. Switch back to the anvil. This Necrodancer wants to summon like a big dude that we don't want him to. Which I guess makes him a summoner. I'm taking so many hits with this guy. Ow! And this guy, I didn't even see you. Wow. Okay. We've gone into a point where I'm not liking our health. Need to just play more carefully. Another jammed enemy. The consequence of having 3 curse. Really haven't been getting a lot of ammo drops either this run. We've gotten like the one period, which is what I'd call suboptimal. This guy is annoying. He summons, if you allow him to summon an enemy, he actually summons like a jammed enemy. Back, that's good. Okay, so he is... Where is this summoner? God damn it. Another jam, dude. So many jammed enemies. So he actually was successful in summoning that, his skeleton. We're gonna have to deal with it. Skeleton that was summoned. I'm out of ammo now. Guess we're just going with the default weapon for now. You can also encounter this guy just by himself, but oh my god. Starting to lose it, man. We're getting ground down. This is definitely the floor where the game starts getting more difficult. Fourth floor and on. And the fourth floor is nothing compared to the fifth floor. It's, and so many jammed enemies too, what the heck. Honestly, maybe taking the unicorn horn to that first floor was not worth it. Slime out of here. So much HP. There we go. They're like Grave Lorded enemies from Dark Souls. Okay. This dude is summoning sentient bullets that are really annoying. Oh my god, I lagged a little bit. Kill him. Ow! Damn it! The bullet that's shooting bullets at me, like an actual bullet that's shooting bullets at me. I'm gonna do this, and I probably should have switched to a different weapon when doing that. Man, I can't even fly over tables. That kind of annoys me. Okay, so this is not because we're cursed. This guy happens normally in this part of the dungeon, or the Gungeon rather. God damn it. Probably gonna die on the boss. This boss is very difficult. One of two, I think. You either have the wall or the towers, and both of them are very difficult. This is, I don't know what this is. What is this? I-Bomb Companion app. Detonates explosive objects in the current room. Oh, I wonder if this synergizes. Does it only work once per room? Oh, dude, this is a mimic. First of all, step 1, the dog is barking. Step 2, it's definitely like baring its teeth. So, mimics, you can shoot. They do not require a key to open. Well, okay, if you open them with a key, then they'll shoot you with the blighted bullet, the jammed bullet. But if you kill them, then they don't require a key, and you just get what's inside. This is the Gungeon. It's pretty good. It shoots paper airplanes. I like it a lot. Let's use this. And that's why. Let's see, where are we going? There should still be a shop somewhere. What happened? There's still something alive or something? We have a lot of money, so we can buy a key. We can also sell guns to this guy. Or sell passives. The backpack, I believe, increases the, like, carrying... It gives you another active item space, perhaps. I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy these hearts and this key. And then we're going to sell everything that we can. I'm loath to part with the unicorn horn, but it might be a good idea, actually, because I think dropping it will consume at least one of our curse. I think we get a permanent curse for having picked it up from the shop, that shop. But then I think carrying the gun also gives us an additional curse that we prevent by oh man, that's pretty cool. Okay, I think we'll get rid of the anvil and then, because there are other guns that we can use. So now we have a bunch of money. What if we buy the backpack? That increases our active item capacity? Backpack grants you use of another active item. Okay. That is correct then. I wasn't quite sure exactly if that was exactly what it was. You can also drop you can sell your passive items. We're gonna drop this junk. Because I hear that he likes the junk, even though this one only gave me 3. I've heard people say that he can give you, like, gold coins for that, but I think it might just be random. We can purchase blanks. I am going to purchase a blank just because this boss is very difficult. Regardless of what it is, the floor 4 boss is one of the hardest, I think. Oh, the other option, actually the easiest option of the floor 4 bosses is the high gun prophet dude. The red robe man. He's fairly tame actually, but we did not get him. We got these are the kill pillars, or something like that, right? This is my least favorite boss, I think, from this floor. Kill pillars. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna use this. So this phase should be pretty straightforward. You gotta roll through things. If you use a blank, oh my god. If you use a blank to cancel out that phase, then they completely skip it, which is good and bad. If you can dodge that phase easily, then you should not use a blank because it does allow you to just get free damage in, basically. But if you are not good at dodging it, I suggest you get good at dodging this because you should be able to. This should be a free damage phase. I actually like that phase the most, I think. As long as I don't get hit by the bullets. If you do get hit by the bullets, those red bullets do like a full heart of damage. I don't like... Right now, we're being cornered. No, that's okay. We lost our perfect. The main thing here is just not dying. I'm going to switch to this. It's causing weird things on their movement. Actually, this is amazing! I don't know why I didn't try this earlier. The slow on them is actually super effective. It's keeping them at bay. They're not cornering me, which is the main cause of me taking damage in this fight. The main problem is ammo consumption right now. So this phase they go to the left side of the screen. Oh, what is happening to them? This is definitely screwing up their AI a little bit. Oh, I touched it. That's so very strange. We're gonna use the shotgun now. So this shotgun actually, it increases magazine capacity based on how many hearts are missing. So it's very useful at the end of the fight. It's challenging. We're at 1 heart now. Okay, we're at 3 hearts. We're at a very low amount of health. This is where things start to get sketchy. Void Marshal. This is a pretty good clearing weapon, I think. I've only had this weapon once before. Okay, so here's how. So blanks, you always get 2 blanks when you enter a new floor. There are, I think there's always a secret room. So if we use our 2 blanks, then we can try and find a secret room. Just gotta choose random rooms, I guess. I don't know what the rules are. Maybe we'll try. There's sometimes a secret room adjacent to an item room. I don't know. It's not always at all, though. I'm gonna try in the room that had the. No, I was not in there. All right, well, we'll get our 2 blanks back on the next floor. If you have more than 2 blanks, it can be good to save them. I tend to just forget about them. I usually like to save my blanks for the boss to try and get bosses, or just to survive during the bosses. But I don't know. Perhaps in the future we'll know a little bit more about how secret rooms work, and then can make more informed decisions about where to pop our spare blanks. Okay. So this is 4-5. This is where the game really starts to just screw you over. Some really nasty enemies here. This pink bubble bobble you can actually encounter much earlier than this, though. Although he is annoying, he shoots 4 bubbles rather than 1. I don't think this is the best spacebar item, actually. Whoa! Oh my god. So what is our best spacebar? Maybe this, if it shoots out the shotgun shots? It does not shoot out the shotgun shots, okay. So maybe the origami then, actually. Origami's really nice, because it can pierce. Very useful. These cubes don't, like they, as you saw that one, it shoots out and then they suck it back in, which is actually pretty good most of the time, unless you're in a weird corner. Big skull dude is terrifying every time. He sticks his arm on something. This time he stuck it behind him, which is actually extremely convenient for us. Because that means that we cannot take damage from him. This gun dude, this asshole. Yeah, this is actually perfect. I've never seen this happen. He's getting his arm stuck on that thing behind him, so that was actually incredibly convenient for us. Oh man. Oh man, I've lost 2 health already in this room. These hammers are nasty. He likes them. They can be friendly. They do hurt enemies, but most of the time they just smash you in the face. Like this room specifically, the only thing in it is this hammer that continues to smash you in the face. That's 10 out of 10. This guy is really nasty. He's an upgraded form of an earlier enemy. He shoots out big balls and bullets and stuff. Oh god. He's not prepared for that. We're losing health rapidly. I'm worried about our future. I don't know if this run is gonna end well. But, you know, I don't think that this is a bad... I've never seen this room before. It kind of terrifies me. Oh, these are fires. We can restore the ammo of one of our guns. What gun do we restore the ammo of? Probably whatever gives us the most rounds. So probably the origami. I think it's the best choice. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Don't kill me. We're very close to death. Oh, we're less close to death now. Nice. This will give us 250 rounds. Thank you, dog, for that ammo. Oh god. Oh, why does there have to be a hammer in this room? It's targeting me. Oh god. Okay, we have to use our blanks in order to just stay alive here. Holy crap. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Okay, we're done. Leave. I'm hoping to find the shop or something. We can maybe buy a health. Oh shit. Okay, so this red cloaked dude grabs your bullets. He's the most annoying piece of garbage. I am terrified right now. There's some dudes over here. Let's just use our basic gun. It's kind of a weird angle, but we're safe here. I don't think they'll shoot us. Oh my god. Kill before it attacks me. The black shotguns, man. They're nasty. This iron cube, he's like those ice dudes from earlier, except on steroids, because you can't kill him. Oh, there's a chest here. You know what? Let's do it. Cupid's bow is so bad. The charm bow is like one of my least favorite weapons. It charges up a very low damaging projectile that actually convinces enemies to be on your side. So, I mean, it's like not the worst thing in the world, but it isn't very good. It also is convincing his bullets to... It's really quite bad. But we're using it. I don't know why. Let's go back to this. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed Shift Q. I tried to use a blank there, but I pressed Shift Q instead, which opened up my gun menu, and then I pressed Q while I was in the gun menu. And that's now I'm not blaming that on, you know, the game that was just a misplay, but that was a pretty solid run. Thank you guys for watching. Next time we'll try a different character, and please let me know what kind of things you have as questions that I can cover in future videos in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.